the officer is just saying they would go in and ask someone to come and take our petition. But we just need to give them a little bit of the stairs. Somebody is coming. Somebody is taking this. There's an agreement that if we push back, they are going to come and collect it.
So you can see they refuse to take our petition.
Yes. So,
and we have all decided to sit in at the French embassy. They've now sent someone out. Someone is finally come out. You can see the gentleman is finally come out now to receive the petition.
What's the petition?
Yeah, this is the gentleman is coming to receive the petition now. We've decided that we will not leave this place until they receive our petition. We are going to be sitting down here, even if it means we sleep. Not receiving our petition means they are just giving us another slap in the face. You can hear the police coming all over. These are the police. These are police coming now. You can see there's a huge amount of police here. So they have to, once the French government says it doesn't want to receive our petition, so we are taking it to another level now. This is going to be a whole sit down for a whole day today at the French embassy until they receive our petition. You can see there is more police coming. There is more police coming. There is people cars. There's been a lot of them coming in now. Huh? That's not going to our petition. All the police now. There's a lot of petition. So better one man die here. No, that's you are sent someone else to come and receive it. They say no one receive our petition. They don't go call the person like that. They don't call the person who can receive the petition. Don't call the petition. So yes guys, we are waiting. We've actually had them come now to receive our petition. So we are winning guys, you can see we are winning. We are winning. You can see the amount of police officers that have been called in now. And this is the officer from the French embassy. He's now been sent down to come and pick up our petition. They initially had refused that they would not accept our petition. And we've said we cannot live here without them acknowledging and accepting our petition and acknowledging receipt of our petition. Because not doing that would mean that when they insult us back home, and even in a democratic country, they're still insulting us, spitting in our faces. After staging a 2 hours protest, how can they say no to our petition? They must receive the petition. So we are taking the protest right into their doorsteps. You can see the amount of police officers that have been called in to make sure that we don't go in. But if we don't come out to receive the petition, we will do it and we will go straight into here, the embassy, and they must receive the petition. Otherwise, we will be sleeping here today. Otherwise, we will be sleeping here today. Go down to Yaoundé, let my people go. You can see the negotiations going on with the official from the French embassy. He's standing right here. He has to accept the petition and give an acknowledgement receipt. As you see the amount of officers building up. It's good. Let my people go down to Yaoundé and Biya, let my people go down to Yaoundé and Biya, let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go down to Yaoundé. Yes, guys, you can see all the back channel talks going on. We've decided that the French embassy has to officially accept our petition today and give us a signed acknowledgement letter to that effect. Without that, we are not leaving the French embassy. You can see all the back channel negotiations going on. That's the official from the French embassy. Initially, they said there was no staff available to come and pick up the petition. And after we decided to sit in front of the embassy, right at the door of the embassy, finally someone has come down to accept the petition. And I don't know what he's talking about now with the colleagues. You can see the amount of police is built up rapidly within seconds. We have mobile police come. There is on markers. Police have come in, they've called in backup. In order, you can see these are more police officers coming in. And if you look at it from here, just to let you know, this is the French embassy. And yes, like I said, what is happening now is the French embassy is actually refused to accept our petition after we've been sitting down here protesting for more than 2 hours. And it is our resolve that we're not going to leave here until they accept the petition. We've actually staged a sit down in front of the embassy so that no one goes in, and they've called in all this police backup, and all the back channel negotiations are actually going on now. And that's the official from the French embassy. And this is the amount of police officers. See the number of police officers. These are actually see the amount of police officers. How many people will they go kill? You can see we are actually causing a whole lot of attention here. You can see the whole public gathering around to hear our cry. Cameroonians, we are making our voice heard. West Cameroonians, we are making our voice heard. Our voices are being heard around the world. We're calling on all Cameroonians, wherever you are, even if you're just alone in that country, go out, state your protest. We cannot allow what is going on in Cameroon to continue. It cannot continue. Our brothers will not be killed every day. Our sisters been raped. The blackout in Bamenda and all. These are all things that if we sit quiet, now it means we will forever remain a colonized people. And this is not what I want for my children. I don't know if that's what you want.
British Cameroon.
I will never forget my home.
Southern Cameroon.
Oh my own, oh my own. When shall I see my home?
Southern Cameroon.
When shall I see my native land? I will never forget my home.
My home, my home.
Oh my home, oh my home. When shall I see my home?
British Cameroon.
When shall I see my native land? I will never forget my home.
I say my home, my home.
Oh my home, oh my home. When shall I see my home? Ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, we've done the protest for about 2 hours so far, and just at the end of the protest we are asked to hand in a petition to the French embassy, to the ambassador, and a member of the police force went for the attention to the petition, and he came back with a reply that there is no member of staff available to accept the petition, which got us in a rage, and we decided to stage a sit-in protest. We decided to sit on their doorstep. We said we're not leaving until they receive our petition, and we have to have an acknowledgement of that receipt. So they've actually sent out the member of staff now who is standing here. As you can see him trying to negotiate and ask us to leave. And we are still bent on the fact that he has to accept the petition with a written acknowledgement to that effect. And without that, we are not living here and we will be sleeping here tonight. So we're asking them to get the petition, they accept the petition and give us a signed acknowledgement to that effect. Otherwise, there will be no activity going on in the French embassy today. The French embassy in London will be in total lockdown by the West Cameroonians who are saying enough is enough. We've had more than enough. Enough of the beating, enough of the torture, enough of the extrajudicial arrests and lockup. Let us all come up and unite in one voice, fellow comrades, West Cameroonians, and say no to this tyranny, no to dictatorship, no to French neo-colonialism in Africa. So we are actually waiting for them to receive the petition at the moment. They don't want it. No, so you can see the amount of military police. In UK there is military police and there is civilian police. So we've got quite a few military police here. You can see them holding rifles and all that. These are the police that are called only in special events. The military police have come in and you can see the about see the unmarked cars, and you can see some police vehicles on the side, and you can see that we are I'll give you another angle of the French embassy now. From here we are going to be marching to the Commonwealth Secretary to demand a reply to the petition we handed in a couple of weeks ago, which we've not had any comment or reply about. So we will be marching from here after we must have ensured that the petition is received and an acknowledgement received. Then we will be marching to the Commonwealth office to demand a reply to the petition we gave to them about 2 weeks ago during our last protest. So I'm going to be signing off, gentlemen, and hopefully we will not have to sleep here, but if we have to sleep here, you guys should know that we are also outside. We are telling our brothers back home that we know they are suffering. They are in the front line. They are receiving the bullets. But we are also doing it here. We are also out in the cold. And we're saying, do not relent, brothers. Do not relent. We have to see this to a logical conclusion, which will be for us to have our statehood reinstalled. We have to reinstate our statehood. And if we don't get that, then we will have to be in for more repression, more marginalization, and even worse killings and rape is going to be with us for the rest of our lives. And I'm sure we don't want that. We are with you. Let us be strong no matter what is happening. Let us be strong. There shall be no schools on Monday and Tuesday. As the Conservatives announced, there is ghost town. The strike continues. There is a ghost town for Monday and Tuesday. No schools. Please stay at home, guys. Stay at home. Do not go out, because we will be out here protesting and making the world aware of what is going on back there.